Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and I am back. I am back after a long time. The last time when I was, doing shooting and I was uploading videos in YouTube, I wasn't a mother. Right now I'm a mother of a year old. He's 1 year old already. So yeah, I'm back and like you can see from the background of my video that there is a small update that this channel may not be a beauty vlog channel anymore because let's state the facts. I don't have time to sit and do makeup and review products because I just don't get time with this child. My child is very active. He's just a year old. He's trying to walk, just starting to walk, trying to grab things, and I'm all the time just busy. So even before starting this video, I had to go through a little bit of turmoil with him. He's right now standing right there, looking at me and wondering what is mama doing. But I just had to sit in front of the camera and talk because I'm not a housewife material, if you know what I mean. I just can't do only household chores and not do anything that I don't like. So I really need that one time in the whole day that where I'm doing something which I'm doing for myself and not for my family or my son or someone else. It's not that I'm demeaning anyone who's doing things for their family. I myself, I do things for my family. I cherish each and every moment with my son. But irrespective of the fact, I want to take out a little bit of time throughout my daily routine, which would be my time where I do things which I like. And apart from makeup, I do love like to read. And anyone who knows me, they know that I read a lot. Like I am continuously going through one book after the other. So yeah, so that's how it is. So it's going to be a book review channel mostly, but I'm also going to talk about my personal issues, maybe what I'm going through. I might ask for your advice. I'm just going to keep it a little bit niche free because it makes it easier for me right now with the things that I have to deal with on a daily basis. Maybe today I'm reading a book, tomorrow maybe I'm not getting enough time. Shore jao. See what I mean? That was my son. So tomorrow maybe I don't get enough time to do a book review. Maybe I'll do something else then. So yeah, I just want to do something. I just don't want to sit in the house and cook and clean and take care of my child and take care of my husband. I don't want to do only those chores. I think I would love to do something else. Wow, that was a big intro, wasn't it? Okay, so let's move forward and I'll start with my first book review. So, the very first book that I want to talk about is a very important book to me. It is a book that really touches a place very deep down in my heart. That is called The Palace of Illusions by Chitra Banerjee Divakaruni. Alright, so this is the book. Most of you have read it. If you read books and if you're an Indian mostly, you would definitely have heard someone who has read this book, or you yourself have read this book, because this book is very famous. And I am just trying to place this book where my ring light isn't reflecting on it. Anyway, so yeah, so The Palace of Illusions is nothing but a retelling of Mahabharata from the perspective of Draupadi. So this book, guys, I have always wondered whether Draupadi was happy about having to marry you know with five husbands, with a mother-in-law, with such a difficult in-laws that she had, with this whole insult that the Kauravas, um, made on her. I always wondered what was her point in this whole thing, because it is her story at the end of the day, but we don't talk about it. We talk about Arjuna, we talk about Yudhishthir, we talk about Bhim, we talk about all the male protagonists, the Duryodhan, Shakuni, Bhishma, but where does Draupadi's point of view stand? In all of this pandemonium, she is the main person who had to endure it all, and she was the one who instigated the war as well. So what was her point of view? It would have be a really interesting take. So this book is exactly that. This book talks about what she had to go through, whether she wanted to marry the Pandavas in the first place, whether she was, docile lady, or whether she was queen with a lot of tantrums, whether she was okay with everything that was going on around him, or whether she was not, whether she was manipulative or not, what was her take on her in-laws, whether she liked her mother-in-law, which is a big question, guys. Whether she liked her mother-in-law, whether she liked her husbands, and if she did, which one did she like most? We think it's Arjun, but is it Arjun even? So yeah, so it is about everything. If you have not read this book, I highly recommend that you read this book. This is a whooping 5-star rating from me. And what I really love in this book, apart from everything, the descriptions of the Palace of Illusion, the descriptions of the Pandavas, the Kauravas, everyone in the whole Mahabharat epic novel, um, in the whole of Mahabharata, I think the thing which intrigued really most to me was the unrequited love that this book has. So there is this unrequited love. I think the unrequited love trope is a huge motivating factor for me, because I don't read romance novels. Like you can see in the background, you won't find many romance novel books here. I mostly like, in romance, I mostly like unrequited love stories, because that really makes me, um, pushes me to read whether the unrequited love is fulfilled or not. I absolutely love one-sided love stories. I'm just a sad soul. What to say? All right. So this book has unrequited love trope, and I would die to read this book again for the first time. The experience of reading it for the very first time was amazing. Especially the unrequited love, where Draupadi is pining on someone whom she knows she can't have, like, ever, and she still meets that person on on the special occasions, and you know on the special occasions with family and balls and everything, because he is a family friend. That has really got me crying. Yes, I did cry while reading this book, because this book is really a 5-star book, and I highly recommend. If you want to read something good, do read it. I do understand a lot of people not liking this book because of the take of Draupadi, and I do understand. We are a patriarchal society after all, and you might not like what a woman thinks. It is still a problem, but I'm a Swiftie, and there is a line for patriarchy. You know what I mean. So yeah, I like this book, and I highly recommend. Do read it, and do let me know whether you have liked this book. Bye.